Good morning, everybody. Chris at Recovery Concepts, getting ready for another edition of Morning Mementos. Saturday, January 10th. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Wake up, everybody. All kinds of fun waiting on us out here today. Woohoo! All right, going back to it. 24 hours a day. It's my go-to. I'm just going to keep reading this thing. There ain't enough of y'all out there even to worry about if I need to mix it up yet or not. So I'm just going to keep going with this, especially unless I hear something from anybody else. If one of y'all would have a suggestion of something that you want to kind of hear more about or whatever, that'd be awesome. But until then, I'm just going to do what I typically do anyway, or a piece of it. January 10th, again, Hazelden, 24 hours a day book. Been reading it a while. Helps me get my mind set in the morning to where I remember what I'm trying to do, what's good for me, what's not so great for me, and re-gear and reset my thinking as I go forward in my day. So, thought for the day. When we were drinking, most of us were full of pride and selfishness. We believed we could handle our own affairs, even though we were making a mess of our lives. We were very stubborn and didn't like to take advice. We resented being told what to do. To us, humility looked like weakness. But when we came into AA, we began to be humble, and we found out that humility gave us the power we needed to overcome drinking. Have I learned that there is power in humility? Meditation for the day. I will come to God in faith, and He will give me a new way of life. This new way of life will alter my whole existence. The words I speak, the influence I have, they will spring from the life within me. I see how important is the work of a person who has this new way of life. The words and the example of such a person can have a wide influence for good in the world. I pray that I may learn the principles of the good life. I pray that I may meditate upon them and work at them because they are eternal. I read this thing every day for a reason. There's usually something that stings a little bit or something that gives me a little bit of joy or a little bit of hope in it. But pretty much always there's something I can relate to, whether I want to acknowledge that or not. We believed we could handle our own affairs even though we were making a mess of our lives. We were very stubborn and didn't like to take advice. Those things stick out to me pretty quick. I was raised in a fashion. No, that's not fair. Somewhere along the line, I picked up and imposed upon me that I should already be in control of things. I should be doing well at them. I should not need to ask questions. A bunch of unreasonable expectations. For me, in that reading, for me to have to ask questions or to appear that I didn't know the answer equated to weakness. Not to mention, I didn't like it very much if anybody else told me a better way to go. I was a child of hard knocks and had to learn everything the hard way pretty much. But I really worried about what it looked like if I didn't already know. For some reason, I put upon me that would be a strong signal to others of my unintelligentness, that I was weak in some way, and I put on me that I should already know how to do these things. And I'm not quite sure where I picked that up along the way. Somewhere along the way I put that on me. And when I put that on me, let me say clearly too that cascaded out. And I put unreasonable expectations on others too. I expected so much out of me, just beyond human expectations, to not have problems, to not make mistakes, to not be seen as not having an answer, to whatever the question was. And because I lived like that with the expectations of myself, I believe it seeped out and I put it on others too, which left me in a position to pretty much always be let down. It was completely unreasonable. And I don't know where I got that. I have no idea. But I'm aware of it today. I don't concentrate so much on the whys anymore, you know, as the, or excuse me, I don't concentrate on the what's anymore as much as the whys, if you will, because I'm not sure that I'm going to remember that. I'm 56 years old. I don't know that I'm ever going to remember that. But I'm knowledgeable of it in me now. I understand it was there for a long time. I understand it doesn't make sense and it's not a healthy way to live. So having that knowledge, that opens the opportunity for me now to address that, own that, and do it differently. Work on it. Make a change. Try to figure out how I think that can be better. Even take some advice from a sponsor, from a mentor, from someone that I look up to that has things in their lives that I would love to emulate in mine. Something that someone that I feel could help me. There's nothing wrong with asking questions. There's nothing wrong with understanding. I'm not supposed to know everything. And life got a lot easier when I removed that yoke from me. So, anyway, that might be rambling, but it is what it is. I appreciate y'all being with me. Please like, share, move this thing around. I got a Facebook page out there, and of course the business is recoveryconcepts.org, where I'm publicly speaking motivationally on recovery topics. Maybe you know somebody could use my services. Links are in the comments section and on the page. Again, appreciate y'all being with me. Have a blessed day. Make it a good Saturday, y'all. Lord willing, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Take care. Bye.